So today I am going to do a story time about how I went to Africa. As you can see by the black melanin, I am mixed. My mom is Nigerian. She's from the Yoruba tribe. She's from Lagos, Nigeria. And my dad, we'll talk about him later. That's another story for another day. But very much American though. Yeah. From here. I'm from Columbus, Ohio, so but my dad's not African, so yeah. I was sorry. This hair is everywhere and I'm trying to no. There we go. So I know I have not posted. A lot of people got on me about that. Like they're saying I can't start and then stop. So I'm learning how to pick up my camera again and get back on the grind because days are being crucial right now.
Stop. What do you mean by that?
But hello, I don't look crusty dusty. I actually got my hair done. I need to get a wax and I need to get my nails done because my nails are looking like this naked mole rat. But anyway, like I was saying, so today I will be telling you a story about how I got shifted to Africa. And I've never been there. I know my mom's from there, but I particularly never been there. But in my grandma's eyes, it was a great idea. But let's go down story lane. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Hope. I'm just playing. But yeah. Okay, so I lived in Columbus, Ohio with my grandma when we were younger. That's another story on how I got to live with my grandma. It's another story for another day. But I was living alone with her. Another story. There's like so much stories that add up to it. But I was alone with her. My siblings weren't there. I wish they were, but they weren't there. She sent my brother first, which was a heartbreak for me because, yeah, me and my brother used to argue a lot, but he was like my best friend. So, yeah, so that happened. So she never spoke about me going. Like, I was a bad child. I really wasn't. I was chilling. I'm the black, white, whatever sheep you want to call me in the family. I'm like, I was always to myself, or I was always with the boys, or I was just always dancing because, that's just what I love to do. But it was never a bad vibe where it's like, I have to leave. Like, you're the worst kid I've ever worked with. No, it was never that. Me and my grandma never got along. Sometimes I feel like my cousins were her favorite more so. I was just there. I was like I feel like a lab rat, where she just practiced on having kids when she already had kids. So, let me take care of one grandkid or whatever. I don't know. But she was buying clothes because normally my grandma would send clothes to Africa to give it to like people to either sell or give it to people that she cared for, or I don't know the real story because that lady has lied so much. So I don't know. But yeah, so it's like when she was buying it, I'm so used to her buying clothes in a suitcase and shipping it off. So I guess this time the clothes she was buying was not for selling. It was for my black ass. So, yeah, so basically she was buying clothes, she was packing it. I remember I folded, helped her fold some in the red suitcase, but it was never for me. And mind you, I was going to school and everything. Like, I didn't like school like that. I didn't like the people there. Like, it was always, back then, it was always, if you ain't got the good clothes or the good shoes, you ain't shit, basically. I had friends that did have it, but I would never run on their downfall and be like, oh, yeah, we can't be friends because, no, I don't have, that's not. Back then, they really cared about what you wore. They really cared about what shoes you had on. And as being a government kid where, like, your parents are not there and you're in a system, foster care, or whatever the hell you want to put it, and they could put you in group homes and stuff like that, it wasn't fun. But being with my grandma, it wasn't fun either. So she felt like she was one of those foster care keepers that was just evil sometimes. And I'm just like, and yeah, everybody, I get she took care of us great, but at the same time, she lied about a lot of stuff. So that happened. She were packing a suitcase, whatever, and then we had cousins, or I first say auntie that stayed with us. She just came back from Nigeria too, and I guess she was there for I don't know how long, but I just remember the weekend after I went to see my sisters, I left my Nintendo DS. Yes, I used to have. I love games, so I left my Nintendo DS and her, and it was pink. It was the pink one. Mhm. 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 Oh, sorry. It was the pink one, and I remember telling my grandma that I didn't have it, and she was like, "Oh, I don't have to worry about it." And I was like, "Okay." And I went to school the next day. I think I wanted to join either the basketball team. I think I wanted to join basketball or the volleyball team. It was one of those teams, and then it was the next day that I was supposed to go for the tryouts. Tell me why. Excuse me.
Bombastic side eye.
Tell me why this lady said, "You're not going to school. We're going to go visit your mom." Visit. Do you hear? I'm going to go visit your mom. Got you, Mom. I got you. Yeah, Grandma, I'm talking to you. Got you. Okay. Why? Why now? Why is it when I want to do something, that's when you want to go and see my mother? Because I been knew she didn't like my mom. That was no surprise. Like, I knew she didn't like her. Like, I knew she had favorite kids. Like, I don't know if she knew, but woman, I'm letting you know, you had your kids set up for you. Like, you knew you didn't like my mom out of everybody. You just didn't like her. Okay, cool. Because of what down road my mom went in. But I feel like if you were a better mother, she would have never went that low. God, parents be blaming the kids, but it be the parents, bro. Damn. But, yeah, so, my mom got into drugs and got into the wrong crowd, I will say. I'm not going to blame her for it. And I noticed that, I guess my grandma didn't love who she was with or whatever. Even with our dad, she didn't like her with there. So it was like, she just hates she hates my mom. She love her, hate her. I don't care what she does, but I know they do not like each other at all. Like, my mom feels she look like she would be my grandma's ass, like, today. But, even so, whatever. That's another story for another day. But, yeah, so I didn't go to school the next day that I wanted to go try out. So, you know where my mind was? I want to try out. My mind was at school. I was just thinking of school. I was just thinking of, I want to go to school today. I was feeling good. I did a little push. I was naturally skinny, so push-ups, why? I don't know. But, yeah, so I didn't go to school. And, I didn't go to school, and then she was like, well, I'm going with you. She was basically saying she was going because why the hell would I go by myself? Like, I don't know nothing in that airport. I knew I had a passport or whatever, but I knew, like, she gave us passports for a reason. Why? I don't know. We all have passports, so yeah. I feel like she had this planned a long time ago to just send all of us to Africa, but. So I guess she didn't tell nobody in my family that she was taking me to Africa. Nobody knew. Not my dad, not my sisters, not my uncles, not my aunties. Nobody knew. So everybody was mad at her when they found out later on, I think in a week or whatever. I didn't think they knew immediately, which is crazy because I didn't have a phone. So I have nobody to contact. But her friend was there. There was one lady, her friends that I didn't like. She always went to African parties with us, or she was always there. Or, I don't know. I didn't like the lady. The way she talks just made me want to slap her almost every 5 seconds. Like, who are you talking to? Roof, roof, bitch. Roof, roof. Like, it was annoying. And then being on the plane with that lady was even worse. Like, I can talk for myself. If I didn't want Coke or something, I didn't want it. If I didn't want Sprite, I didn't. Like, so then I guess, I think we're going to the airport and she had the suitcase that I was talking about. Those clothes was for me. Like, they were all for me. Like, it was not for nobody else. All those clothes she was buying was for my black booty cheeks. She didn't buy it for another kid. She didn't want to buy it for another kid. It was all for me. Me. All for me. So I felt so weird because I was just like, so you had this plan for how long? Because I think she was buying that. It was been months. That lady been buying this clothes. So I was just like, wow. All right, bet. So then we went to the lady that just visit. See, I don't even know if half of these people be related to us. I just know she be let her door open to anybody. So we went to McDonald's for breakfast. I didn't even want the fucking breakfast because I wanted to go to school. But we went to McDonald's and she wanted me to say bye to the lady. I didn't like her either. I think her name was, not my auntie, because I have an auntie named Yemi, but the girl that was there was named Yemi too. And she was like telling her bye. She was like, oh, you're going to Africa to visit? Okay. They were saying visit. Remember, keep that in your head. Visit, okay? And I was like, yeah, I don't want to. She was like, it's going to be fine. It's fun there. If it's fun, why the hell are you in America? Let's talk about it. Like, why are you here? Why are you in my peripheral of why? Why do you need help to get back on your feet? Like, oh, there's just so much going on. But whatever, bye-bye, whatever. And then the lady, I guess her friend met us up in the airport. And then my grandma was saying she's going, right? Me thinking she's going. Or me thinking she might come later, because then I got on the airplane going crazy thinking like, y'all leaving my grandma. Why the hell are y'all leaving my grandma? Me going crazy. She didn't even know about that part. But me going crazy, and then her friend was like, sit down, yelling at me like, girl, shut up. First of all, I don't even know you. Second of all, I don't even know why I'm here with you. I don't like you. Because imagine, when we even got to Africa, that lady left. She's gone. I didn't even know where she went. I had to sit there and wait for somebody to pick me up that I didn't even know they were going to pick me up, but they picked me up. But anyways, so, yeah, they sat me down or whatever, thinking I'm a crazy person. Whatever happened. And then my grandma didn't come. She didn't even contact till later on when I got to... There was another lady that used to live with my grandma, and she was already in Africa waiting for me to pick me up. And I guess I was going to stay with her. But that lady, too, was kind of weird because she argued a lot. Like, she had problems with a lot of people in America. So it was just like, in Ohio. I'm just going to say Ohio. She had a lot of problems with the other auntie that I had and stuff like that. So me living with her was okay, but I knew her daughter. Her daughter was like my little sister or like my baby because I was taking care of her half of the time. Like a slave, literally. She would be in my grandma's house and her baby crying. I'm just going to go pick her up because, like, it's too loud, first of all. Second of all, you going out and you want me to take care of the kid all night long, you're weird. It's giving weird. But, yeah, so then I got there. I arrived to Nigeria. Well, we arrived to Amsterdam. Then we flew to Lagos. And Amsterdam, I don't think they heard a lick of English that I wanted because the chocolate I got that day, I'm so mad at y'all. That chocolate was nasty as hell. I don't know what it was. I think it was dark chocolate, but that dark chocolate was nasty as fuck. And I threw it up in the bathroom. Anyways, so after I landed, my aunt came to pick me up, and I was like, you know, she was like, no, she just called me to come and get you. You're at the airport. I'm like, how do you guys not know I was? So she just did this out of the random, and then she didn't tell nobody. Like, y'all don't feel weird about that? So she technically kidnapped me and put me in a plane and lied and said, oh, we're going to visit, but you're basically just sitting me off. And then I could tell, like, the Africans there on the airport were looking at me like, the fuck are you doing here? And I'm looking at them like, what? But then I could tell that they're entitled to do whatever they want. And they didn't look like they followed the law. So I just kept quiet. I'm very smart. So it's like, when he was like, what are you doing here by yourself? I'm looking at him like, you know what, Hope, don't say nothing crazy. Don't say no American shit because he look like he's just going to beat you up. I was like, oh, I'm going to see my aunt. And then he heard my accent. And he was like, oh, how you doing? I'm just like, okay. But, yeah, they took me to the front to look for my aunt. Her name is Bolanle. Auntie Bolanle. Bolanle. Yeah, there we go. My accent needs to come back. But, yeah, so Auntie Bolanle was outside. Oh, well, she was coming on the car waiting for me. She took me to her car with my bag, and she was just like, you're here? How did you get here? Does your mom know you're here? I'm like, girl, I didn't even know I was coming. I just found out, and I didn't go to school. Like, you know where my mind was the whole time? Me not going to school and trying out for the team. Like, my life could have got 10 times better being on the team or dance team or something. Like, that's what I was worried about. And she over here thinking I'm worried about my mom. I'm not sorry, mom, I love you, but I was not worried about you that day. I was not worried about seeing you. That's why when I saw my mom, I didn't cry when she was hugging me. She was crying. I didn't cry because I was just like, I'm not worried about. I'm wondering why the hell I'm here. Like, I do not want to be here. My mindset was not ready to speak another language or meet anybody in another language or even go to my mom because I knew financially she was not ready for nothing. I always hear her on the phone asking my grandma for money. So I'm just like, so you want her to have her kids and just suffer? Like, you want her to suffer? Like, it's deep down in you that you want your daughter to suffer. That is crazy. You're a crazy woman. Something's wrong with you, and I think you need a therapist. All honesty, yeah, I think my grandma needed a therapist a long time ago. Like, this lady will be working out and not lose weight. Like, it'd be the same. It was the same way. She looked the same. Like, she never changed. No skinny, no big, no nothing. Like, maybe because she was working out, it is just the same fluctuations she's been doing. But I don't know what she was doing. But yeah, so we went to my aunt's house, and then my mom came. I think the next day. Was it the next day? Or was it that day? It was either that day or the next day. But all I know is my mom was yelling at Auntie Bolani, like, why is she here? Who brought her here? Why did you guys let her get on the plane? My mom was mad. But once she saw me, she dropped on her back and started crying, like, my baby. Now, again, I'm the youngest, so, of course, like, and she knew I was with my grandma by myself. She knew, like, because I had to grow up when I was young. Like, I had to be a little bit more mature than most kids, and I think a lot of my friends in school too didn't know like I was going through a lot because I'm very good at just staying on a positive note just to see what God got for me. What God got for me. Like, I was just like happy more so. I'm like a very joyful person, but I can hide my pain very, very good, and it's very bad for me to do that. Like, back then I could hide me getting my ass beat or me getting raped or me, like, I could hide it like bad. Like, you just think, oh, she's just a happy soul. Ain't nothing going on with Hope. Hope doesn't go through nothing. Like, it was until I got a counselor when I was like 21 and then started talking to her. Then, no, 22? I think I was 22. Yeah, but other than that, it was bad. I've gone through some stuff. But yeah, so back to it. My mom came, started crying, and then I teared up after the fact she stopped crying. I was just like, I can't believe this is real. Because I think I went to the bathroom and I was pitching myself like 20,000 times. Like, this is a dream. This is a dream. This is a dream. Because I knew what my mom looked like on pictures. So, seeing her in real life, it was just like, this is a dream. This is a dream. This is not my mom. This is a dream. This is Clay. I'm thinking, I have to go to school the next day. Like, I'm thinking, like, when I sleep, I wake up, I'm back in America. Like, that was on my head the whole time. Wake up the next day, I started crying again. I'm just like, this ain't going away. Like, okay, God, what is going on? Like, I felt hopeless. Literally, like, the opposite of what my name means. I felt like I wanted to kill myself. Like, it was bad because I'm automatically already felt bad that I had to leave. So, and then I already knew, well, only thing I was happy about school is that I didn't have to deal with those popular girls or the bitches that I didn't like. I feel like that's the only reason why I kind of got content later on, because I was like, don't have to be dealing with these bullies or people that I have to fight. So that's good. But at the same time, it's just like, damn, I can't see my sisters, my cousins. I can't see my friends. I couldn't see a lot of people. I was just like, my aunties, my uncles don't know. Like, do they know? Before, I had the thought that everybody planned this out and they just didn't want me there. And they felt like without me being there, I would have been a less case. They didn't have to worry about me. I felt like my sisters were, like, nobody was in on it. But in my head, I'm like, oh, so y'all just wanted to get rid of me because I'm a good kid. And I get all A's. And I'm not bad at all. And I'm very, very smart. So y'all don't like me? Y'all just want me to die? Y'all should have just killed me. Like, that's what I was thinking in my head. Like, oh, like, y'all should have just killed me if y'all didn't want me there. Or, because I'm like, okay, my sisters don't have to drive and see me. They don't have to worry about me getting clothes and shoes, because I used to always ask for shoes. Like, it got irritating when kids just talk about shoes. And I'm a sneakerhead now, but it's not even because of the past. It's just I've always been. Like, I always knew what somebody had was new or fake, and I never really told anybody. Like, I would never get on you because it's fake. Hey, if it's cheaper, go ahead. Back in the day, I used to always just think like, okay, but why is it always black people just buying all this stuff? The white girls had Skechers for play dates. They had the most money. So it's like, I had a good mindset when I was younger. Like, it wasn't like oh, you need, no. It was like a mindset where it's like, oh, I want those so bad, but I know, you know what? It's okay. When I grow older, I'm gonna get all of those. Do I have all of those now? Give them to Google. I was a size 9 then. 9 and 10 when I was here, when I came back, and buying all the shoes. I'm just like, okay, you know your feet's gonna still grow. My feet grew. Now I'm a size 10 and a half, 10, close to 11. My feet is big now, so it's like all those shoes have to go. So I gotta double back on my shoes, not gonna lie. Anyways, more of the story. Sorry, I'm coming off task because I feel like I'm just talking to you guys, but yeah, so basically it was very heartfelt, because it's like, why would you let me go by myself with a stranger? Yeah, I've seen the lady a lot, but it's like, what could happen? What if I died? What if she knew somebody in Amsterdam and they kidnapped me and I could have just, like, there's a lot that could happen, girl. Like, you supposed to be my grandma, my one love grandma, and you treat me like shit. It's crazy. Because you don't like my mother? Because you don't like your own daughter? Make that make sense. I'll wait. That doesn't make no sense, like, at all. Like, in your head, maybe back in the day, your brain, you thought it was smart. And guess what this lady did? Tell me why this lady sold her house and went to my mom's sister to go live with her. So I feel like, this is my theory, I feel like she sent my brother away, she kicked out my 2 sisters, and she sent me to Africa so she could just leave and freeload off of her daughter. So she don't have to pay bills, because she was working at Kroger's. Yeah.
Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T. Clock it.
And she think her retirement is going to live with her daughter and forget all the kids she had to take care of. Were we stressed? I feel like we had a little bit of stress because we wanted a lot of things or wanted things better in life. Yes, kids are stressful in general. That's just in general. When you knew you was going to take us in, you should have realized that was going to be stress regardless. But I did not stress you out. I helped you more than stress you out. I made things easier for you than stress you out. You stressed yourself out. I ain't do that. So you're not about to put that on me and be like, yeah, send all these people out of here because I don't like these kids. It was, why would you get the kids of the daughter you don't like? I'm so confused. Hi. Jesus Christ. I go. I don't know. That lady. Do I want an answer from her? No. Honestly, I don't talk to her until this very day. It was a bittersweet. Why? Is because when I went to Africa, I learned a lot. So that's good. Like, thank you for the opportunity that I didn't ask for, but I did learn a lot. So I can thank you on that part. But other than that, no. Honey, that was not cute. That was not sweet. That was not demure. That was not nothing. Technically, if I wanted to go on my own when I got older, I was going to go anyway. Like, it was your Like, you just controlled my life at a young age. And then I started going to different schools. And then I had to learn a new language. And then I had to learn a new tone and how the way I talk. Because those motherfuckers did not understand anything I was saying. I just kept saying things and they were looking at me like. I'm just like, bro, I'm speaking English. Do you not speak English? Do you not get the concept? Like, but yeah, that's a little story time of my life. Being in Nigeria, being in Lagos was not, I was about to say not bad. It was bad. It was bad. It was challenging, especially if you're not rich and you just go there and you just, like, my mom did not have nowhere to live. We're living with her boyfriend. Like, a man that had his stuff together but didn't have it, he was psycho. I don't know. Something was wrong with that man. I don't know what it was. But she did not have her stuff together. And then the only thing I was happy about was seeing my brother. Like, I did not see that boy for a long time. So when we saw each other, it was like they could not separate us at all. Like, he did not want me to talk to certain people. He did not want me to do certain things. He was just like, this is my sister, move. Like, he was literally a big brother. Even though we're like, how many years apart? Like one year apart? Yeah. Sometimes I had the wisdom. He sometimes acted stupid as hell. But it was fun. Being around him was fun. Me and his friends. Going to schools there was okay. It was annoying as hell. Like, their system is weird, but I get it. I get their system, but it's also weird. Like, the beating of kids, that's not fun at all. Getting beat because somebody did something in class, so all of y'all gotta get beat up. You know, that was not fun. Getting swiped with sticks on my backs and stuff like that was not fun at all. And then the respect thing, like, you must respect me. If I'm 1 year older than you, you must talk to me like I'm 1 year older than you. Like, okay, just because the 1 year is fucking 12 months don't mean shit. I'm sorry. Sometimes I have to be disrespectful because I'm like, who are you talking to? Like, I'm confused. Like, and then they get surprised the way when I start talking because I was just so happy. So, like, when I get out of character, people are like, oh, yeah, she really is a Gemini. It's not that. It's just, like, stop talking to me crazy. Like, I'm a whole human. Just because you get beat up at home or whatever's going on in your house, don't bring that to me. It got nothing to do with me. So it was that. I met a lot of girls there that were my friends or whatever. Do I talk to them now? No. Because some of them were fake. I didn't even know they knew what fake was, but yeah, fake is hell. Emphasis on fake. Because, Jesus Christ. Ugh. Did I fight? Only one time I fought in Africa. And I think everybody was scared of me after. And then I always got mad. Anytime my brother fought, I got mad. Like, anytime my brother was fighting, I would just be mad. Because I'm just like, ooh, I want to jump in so bad. But we don't jump. Naturally, Bryce is my last name. We don't jump. We fight alone. Like, I don't know. These hands, we just naturally good. Like, you don't even have to teach us sometimes. But you didn't have to teach me. But everybody else, we just fight. Like, that, it was just in the blood. In the blood. Yeah, in the blood. Because we're mixed with Haitian, Nigerian. Like, we're mixed with some black-ass shit. We're just mixed with a lot of black shit. We're just mixed with black stuff. Sorry, YouTube, I had to go to work, and I had to hurry up and get out of the house. I was telling you guys my story time, but I will be doing a part 2 about it. And yeah, I hope you guys stay tuned. I know I stopped at a weird spot, but I will continue from there and do a part 2 days from now because I need to get used to picking up my phone. But yeah, just let you know, guys. Hope you guys subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. And put comments what you'd like to see. And yeah, thank you. Even though it's